$25,844. That's the maintenance cost for just one of the vehicles on our list. Over 10 years, some owners are spending enough on repairs to buy a house. We're about to take you through the top 10 most expensive vehicles to maintain. From German luxury to American muscle, these cars and trucks are draining their owners' wallets. Are you driving one of them? The Ram 4500 is a powerhouse of a truck. It's the vehicle you'll spot hauling massive loads on construction sites or towing trailers down the highway. With its rugged build and powerful engine, it seems almost indestructible. But there's a catch. While the Ram 4500 can handle just about any job, its maintenance costs might leave you gasping. Over a 10-year period, Ram 4500 owners can expect to spend a whopping $25,134 on maintenance and repairs. That's enough to buy a decent used car or fund a year of college tuition. What's behind these sky-high costs? The Ram 4500's heavy-duty components are built for extreme stress, but that durability comes at a price. The massive diesel engine needs specialized care, and when parts wear out, they're far from cheap. Add in the complex transmission system, heavy-duty suspension, and robust electrical components, and you've got a recipe for expensive repairs. Surprisingly, the Ram 4500 isn't even the most costly vehicle on our list to maintain. There are others that make this truck's expenses look modest in comparison. Despite the high maintenance costs, some owners still swear by the Ram 4500. For businesses that need its immense towing capacity and payload, the benefits often outweigh the costs. It's a workhorse that can handle jobs other trucks simply can't, making it essential for certain industries. Now, let's move on to our next vehicle. It's a luxury icon that's famous for turning heads, and it might just make the Ram 4500's costs seem like small change. From royalty to rap stars, the Range Rover has long been the vehicle of choice for those who demand the best. But there's a hidden cost to this prestige that most owners never see coming. Are you ready to discover the dark side of automotive luxury? The Range Rover is the crown jewel of the Land Rover lineup, renowned for its plush interior, commanding road presence, and go-anywhere capability. It's the SUV that promises to take you from the red carpet to the rugged outback without breaking a sweat. But while it may handle rough terrain with ease, it's your bank account that's in for a bumpy ride. Over a 10-year period, Range Rover owners can expect to spend a jaw-dropping $19,250 on maintenance and repairs. That's enough to buy a decent used car or fund a luxury vacation. But instead, it's going into keeping this British beast on the road. What's driving these astronomical costs? It's a combination of unique Range Rover features and design quirks. Take the adaptive dynamic system, which constantly adjusts the suspension for optimal performance. When it fails, you're looking at a repair bill that could rival your monthly mortgage payment. Then there's the terrain response system, a Range Rover exclusive that's brilliant when it works, but can leave you stranded when it doesn't. Even seemingly simple components like the retractable door handles can lead to eye-watering repair costs. Despite these financial headaches, the Range Rover still commands a loyal following. Land Rover engineers claim they're addressing reliability concerns in newer models, promising improved quality control and more robust systems. But for many owners, the allure of the Range Rover's unmatched presence and capability outweighs the potential for costly repairs. The Range Rover's maintenance costs are steep, but they're just the beginning of our journey through automotive money pits. We're heading back to the world of heavy-duty trucks, where bigger apparently means an even bigger hit to your bank account. Imagine spending enough on vehicle maintenance to buy a small house. For Ram 5500 owners, this scenario is closer to reality than fiction. This beast of a truck, built for serious commercial use, comes with a hefty price tag, not just at purchase, but throughout its lifetime. Over a 10-year period, Ram 5500 owners are looking at a staggering $25,202 in maintenance costs. That's more than the price of a brand new mid-size sedan, on top of the initial $50,000+ purchase price for a new model. What's driving these astronomical costs? The Ram 5500 is typically driven hard, racking up around 200,000 miles in a decade. That kind of mileage takes a toll on even the toughest components. When things go wrong, they go wrong in a big way. A transmission replacement can cost $5,000, while a full engine overhaul might hit $10,000 or more. These expenses are impacting both individual owners and businesses. Some companies have switched to alternatives like the Ford F550 or Chevrolet Silverado 5500, which offer similar capabilities with potentially lower upkeep costs. Yet, the Ram 5500 still has its loyal followers. For certain niche applications where raw power and capability are crucial, the benefits can outweigh the costs. But for many, the financial burden is simply too much to bear. As we move on to our next entry, you might be wondering if any vehicle could possibly be more expensive to maintain. Well, buckle up. Our journey through costly vehicles is far from over, and the next one on our list might just leave you speechless. The Ram 2500 takes the crown for maintenance costs, pushing the boundaries of what truck owners might expect to pay. This heavy-duty truck combines power and popularity, but it comes with a hefty price tag for upkeep. Known for its impressive towing capacity of up to 19,980 pounds, the Ram 2500 is a favorite among those who need serious muscle. However, this capability comes at a cost that extends far beyond the initial purchase price. Over a decade, Ram 2500 owners face an average of $25,464 in maintenance costs. That's more than half the median annual household income in the United States, raising questions about the long-term financial implications of owning this powerhouse. What's behind these steep expenses? The Ram 2500's engine, especially the diesel variant, requires specialized maintenance that can exceed $1,000 annually. Unique to this model are frequent issues with the exhaust gas recirculation, EGR system, and fuel injectors, which can lead to costly repairs. The truck's heavy-duty nature contributes to its maintenance needs. While it excels in demanding environments like construction sites and off-road terrain, these conditions accelerate wear and tear on crucial components. The Ram 2500's air suspension system, for instance, is prone to failure and can cost thousands to replace. Despite these financially demanding issues, the Ram 2500 maintains a loyal following. For those who rely on its capabilities for work or heavy-duty tasks, the benefits often outweigh the costs. It remains an essential tool in industries where raw power and durability are non-negotiable. As we move away from the Ram lineup, our next vehicle proves that maintenance costs aren't exclusive to heavy-duty trucks. Up next is a luxury sports sedan that demonstrates how high performance can lead to equally high upkeep expenses. You might think leaving the realm of work trucks would mean a reprieve for your wallet. Think again. What makes the Porsche Panamera such a costly endeavor that rivals even the most demanding heavy-duty vehicles? The Panamera is Porsche's answer to the luxury sports sedan market. It's a car that promises to deliver both comfort and blistering performance. But that combination comes at a steep price, and we're talking about more than just the initial purchase. Over a 10-year period, Panamera owners are looking at a staggering $16,531 in maintenance costs. That's more than double what you'd spend on a BMW 5 Series or Mercedes E-Class over the same time frame. So what's behind these astronomical expenses? It all comes down to the Panamera's high-performance components. The complex air suspension system, for example, is notorious for its repair costs. When it fails, and it often does, you're looking at a bill that could rival a month's rent. Then there's the electrical system, which seems to have a mind of its own. Owners report frequent trips to the dealership just to deal with mysterious electrical gremlins. But the real kicker? Many of these issues tend to crop up just after the warranty expires. It's almost as if the car knows when your financial protection has run out. Some owners joke that they spend more time at the Porsche service center than they do driving their cars. Despite these wallet-draining problems, Porsche continues to justify the Panamera's high maintenance costs through its performance and exclusivity. They argue that you're paying for a driving experience that few other vehicles can match. As we move on from luxury sports sedans, we're heading back to off-road territory, but don't expect things to get any cheaper. Our next vehicle, the MercedesBenz G-Class, proves that even military-inspired toughness comes with a luxury price tag. Imagine a vehicle that survived war zones and now cruises through Beverly Hills. The Mercedes-Benz G-Class, or G-Wagon, started as a military beast in the late 1970s. Designed to conquer the toughest terrains, this boxy behemoth traded its fatigues for a tailored suit, becoming a symbol of luxury. But luxury comes at a price. Over a decade, G-Class owners can expect to spend a staggering $14,700 on maintenance alone. That's enough for a decent used car or a lavish vacation. Instead, it's poured into keeping this rolling piece of history on the road. What makes the G-Class so costly to maintain? Its unique 3 independent locking differentials, a feature rarely found in luxury SUVs, require specialized care. The advanced Command infotainment system, while cutting edge, is prone to glitches that demand expert attention. And let's not forget the hand-built AMG engines in high-performance models, which require meticulous servicing. Despite these financial hurdles, the G-Class has a devoted following. Its blend of ruggedness and refinement seems to outweigh the hefty price tag for many owners. Mercedes-Benz isn't ignoring these concerns. Recent years have seen efforts to improve the G-Class's reliability, addressing some persistent issues in earlier versions. But will these changes be enough to tame those eye-watering maintenance costs? As we shift gears to our next vehicle, prepare for a true speed demon that marries luxury and performance. But beware, its upkeep might leave your savings account gasping for air. You thought the G-Wagon was expensive to maintain? BMW's high-performance crossover takes it to another level. The BMW X6M, a vehicle that combines sports car speed with SUV comfort, comes with a price tag that extends far beyond the dealership. Over a decade, X6M owners face a jaw-dropping $18,900 in maintenance costs. That's enough to buy a brand new Chevrolet Spark with money left over for insurance. It's a number that makes even the most loyal BMW enthusiasts think twice. What's behind these sky-high costs? The X6M's complex brake system, designed for high-speed stopping power, requires frequent and expensive replacements. The adaptive suspension system, while providing a smooth ride, is prone to costly failures. And let's not forget the sophisticated electronics that control everything from engine performance to cabin comfort. When they malfunction, your wallet feels the pain. The turbocharged V8 engine, a masterpiece of engineering, demands specialized care. Oil changes aren't just frequent, they're an exercise in precision, requiring specific synthetic blends that don't come cheap. When major repairs are needed, you're essentially paying for a small rocket overhaul. Tires are another major expense. A set of performance rubber for the X6M can set you back $1,500, and they wear out quickly. Many owners find themselves shopping for new tires every 20,000 to 30,000 miles, depending on their driving style. Fuel costs add another layer to the financial burden. This powerful machine consumes gas at an alarming rate, averaging just 15 miles per gallon in the city and 21 on the highway. Over time, those frequent fill-ups become a significant part of the ownership experience. Despite these financial challenges, the X6M retains a loyal following. For enthusiasts who prioritize the thrill of driving, the costs are often seen as a necessary trade-off. It's a niche market, catering to those who demand the ultimate blend of performance and practicality. As we move on to our next vehicle, we're stepping into even more extreme territory. Get ready for maintenance bills that make the X6M look like a bargain in comparison. We're about to explore a truck whose upkeep costs could rival a small nation's budget. The Ram 3500 is a truck that pushes the boundaries of power and expense. This beast can tow up to 37,090 pounds when properly equipped, enough to haul a small yacht or a couple of elephants. But that impressive capability comes with a hefty price tag. Over a 10-year period, Ram 3500 owners face an eye-watering $25,844 in maintenance costs. What's behind these sky-high expenses? The Ram 3500's heavy-duty components are built to withstand extreme stress, but that durability doesn't come cheap. The massive diesel engine requires specialized maintenance, with diesel versions typically racking up about $1,200 in annual upkeep costs. When major components need replacement, usually around the 150,000 to 200,000 mile mark, owners can expect bills that could buy a decent used car. Despite the financial burden, the Ram 3500 has its devoted fans. For businesses in construction or heavy equipment towing, the truck's capabilities often justify its costs. It's a workhorse that can handle jobs other vehicles simply can't, making it indispensable for certain industries. But the Ram 3500 isn't alone in its high maintenance costs. Our next vehicle proves that luxury brands can rival heavy-duty trucks when it comes to expensive upkeep. Get ready to meet a British SUV that's almost as costly to maintain as the Ram 3500, but for entirely different reasons. The Jaguar FPace promises British refinement and sporty handling in a practical SUV package. But for many owners, this luxury ride comes with a hefty price tag beyond the initial purchase. Over a 10-year period, FPace owners face an average of $16,103 in maintenance costs, enough to buy a decent used car or fund a luxury vacation. What's behind these eye-watering expenses? The FPace struggles with unique issues that lead to costly repairs. Owners report frequent problems with the infotainment system freezing or crashing, requiring expensive software updates or even full unit replacements. The vehicle's air suspension system is another pain point, often failing prematurely and leaving drivers with a jarring ride and a big bill. When these components break down, replacement parts for the FPace often cost more than those for its German rivals. Even routine maintenance can escalate into four-figure costs, especially as the vehicle ages. Many owners express disappointment with Jaguar's warranty and service plans, which offer limited relief once the coverage period ends. Despite these financial hurdles, the FPace maintains a dedicated following. Some drivers find the vehicle's distinctive design and driving dynamics worth the extra expense. Jaguar has acknowledged these issues and claims to be implementing quality improvements to reduce repair frequency. However, many current owners are left questioning if the prestige of the Leaping Cat badge justifies the ongoing costs. As we conclude our exploration of luxury vehicles, we turn to an unexpected contender in the high-maintenance category. Our final entry shows that even commercial vehicles can rival high-end cars when it comes to upkeep expenses. Prepare to meet a workhorse that matches its purchase price in maintenance costs. From sleek sports cars to rugged SUVs, we've covered some costly rides, but our final contender might surprise you. The Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van has businesses shelling out nearly $19,000 in maintenance over a decade. What makes it worth the hefty price tag? The Sprinter van has become essential for delivery services, mobile workshops, and luxury conversions. It's adaptable to almost any business need, but that versatility comes with a steep cost. Over 10 years, Sprinter van owners face $18,634 in maintenance costs. That's enough to buy a small fleet of used cargo vans. For small businesses and entrepreneurs, this isn't just a number, it's a significant financial burden. What's behind these high costs? The Sprinter's complex systems often require specialized service and premium parts. While transmission issues are common, unique challenges like turbocharger failures and DEF system malfunctions can lead to unexpected downtime and expensive repairs. Many owners report facing significant bills every few years, especially as their vans age beyond the warranty period. Sprinters tend to rack up miles fast, with many hitting 200,000 to 300,000 miles in a decade of commercial use. That's a lot of wear and tear, and plenty of opportunities for costly breakdowns. Despite these expensive maintenance issues, businesses keep coming back to the Sprinter. For many, it's about long-term value. The van's reliability and versatility often outweigh the upkeep costs, especially for businesses that depend on their vehicles daily. But not everyone's convinced. Some companies have switched to alternatives like the Ford Transit, offering similar capabilities with lower maintenance expenses. It's a reminder that in the commercial vehicle world, reliability often comes with a premium price tag. When it comes to vehicle ownership, the costs go far beyond the initial purchase price. We've seen maintenance expenses that could make your wallet weep, from luxury SUVs to heavy-duty trucks. But these figures are just the beginning of the true cost of owning a vehicle. That gleaming car on the lot represents more than a one-time expense. It's a long-term commitment that will continue to demand your hard-earned money long after you drive it home. Fuel, insurance, and depreciation all contribute to a total cost that might surprise you. Before you set your heart on that dream ride, take a moment to look beyond the price tag. Research the long-term costs associated with ownership. This due diligence could save you from financial stress down the road. Smart buyers consider not just the vehicle itself, but the entire ownership experience. By doing so, you'll be better prepared for the real cost of your new set of wheels.